Hi, dear Professor He. I'm Jiming, and I'd like to do a short presentation to summarize my ATAP experience. I was working in Garena, which is a game company. Is now also known as C Company SEA. And when I entered the company, I realized that almost all of the backend servers was written in Python, Django framework in specific. So I spent about a week to learn the basics of Django and also some basics of web development, such as HTTPS and also certificate, which is quite useful for my later web development. And I also learned some more very useful tools such as Nginx, which is quite new to me. It is just like Tomcat, is a is a is a static server, and it can also do load balancing and reverse proxy. You could release the pressure of application server. And for Docker, I think is quite convenient for local development because you don't need to set up the environments, but to just to start the Docker, and the environment will be exactly the same like the live version, which decrease a gigantic amount of work for me. And because our team is working on game activity website, so almost all of the developers in our team are full stack. So I was also required to learn some basics of JavaScript. Luckily for me, I already learned JavaScript in CS1101S. But so what I need to do is just to learn Vue and React, these two front-end advanced frameworks, which is two of the most famous framework. I think the idea concepts behind these two frameworks are very advanced, and I like the virtual DOM concept and like the way to use the framework to program the front end. And as I gradually get more and more familiar in the development life cycle of our team, my mentor started to give me more and more works to do. Finally, he gave me a game website for me to do along both front end and back end. And also later I need to do integration and deployment. I think through this process I learned a lot. What is most importantly is my mentor helped me a lot during the designing process. Like the database design, my mentor told me why is this design pattern bad and what potential bugs could it arise and how should we fix it and avoid it. Also, my mentor did code review for me to uncover some potential bugs in my code and told me why is this bad and how to code more defensively. I think through this process, it is hard, I struggled, but I learned a lot. So from my perspective, I think an internship is just about apply what I have learned to real world problems. It is not easy because in school we learn algorithms, we learn very abstract concepts. It's hard to make up the gaps between the schoolwork and the real world problems. I struggled and I spent about a month to get used to it, so it is not easy, but finally I make it. It also makes me more clear about how to make my study plans in the rest 2 years. Instead of taking random courses by my interest, I should be more target oriented and understand what I'm lack of and what I need to learn. I think I relatively did well in my internship. My mentor gave me things I did really well, and the company gives me a returning offer. I think that's it. Thank you so much, Professor He, for listening to me. Thank you.